Hey guys, Bushcraft Jerry here with another video. But today's mission is turning all this stuff into cash. Now, as some of you may or may not know, I take in scrap metal for extra cash as a hobby. But also it has huge applications to, I guess, homesteading and being self-reliant and making do with a little bit less. I believe in a survival situation, or even if you want to go as far as a post-apocalypse situation, the only thing that's useless in that type of scenario is a person who doesn't have a sense of ingenuity, and a person who can't take something and repurpose it into something else. I'll give you guys a quick example of what I'm talking about. Now, what I see here is 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. Orange and the red are air compressor tanks. The blue one's an expansion tank. And that white one buried under there is a hot water tank. Now, somebody looking at this might just see garbage, but I see something that could be made into wood burning heater or something like that, if you have the know-how and if you're a little bit handy when it comes to metal fabrication. And even if you're not, maybe you have friends who are. I also want to show you guys something else here. What we have here is a washing machine that doesn't work anymore. And I want to show you what's cool about these. I always love picking up these. People love buying these as fire pits. And they'll give you way more than the scrapyard ever will for them. People love these drums for fire pits. And here I even have some siding. Here, the green siding. And even square tubing. So if you're into homesteading or stockpiling building materials, scrap metal, picking up scrap metal is an awesome way to get lots of stuff for free. Also, this here is an old fuel tank for a generator. I don't know, when I look at this, I see a potential smoker, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea with all the residue diesel fuel in there. If I can find a way to completely clear that out, I'll probably do it, but not without doing a bit of research. In grid down or a collapse of civilization and stuff like that, when the grid collapses, we're not going to have all these fancy welding machines, and plasma cutters and oxyacetylene cutters will be hard to come by. And when that happens, we're going to have to go back to forging. So, and if you're a little bit ingenuitive and you know what it takes to forge steel, you can make tons of forges from stuff you can get for free picking up scrap metal, like old tire rims or brake drums on semis and stuff like that. Again, the only thing you really need is a sense of ingenuity, and you can almost make anything out of anything. Something else I see here is 3 hoods from cars. Now, once Donald Trump and the guy from North Korea get done finding out who can throw the most nukes at each other, and you're trying to get supplies back to your camp through the nuclear winter, if you could find an old an abandoned vehicle, which there'll be tons by the side of the road in that scenario, you can just take the hood off. Fords work the best, they'll just come right off by themselves. And you can still pile your gear on top of the hood, attach some ropes of some kind, and pull your gear or whatever back to your camp. Make your life a whole lot simpler. Hoods make a great toboggan. Don't ask me how I know. That's not exactly safe. Don't do that. Don't go down the hill in a hood. Though you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, a little bit of imagination goes a long way. There she is, folks. That's my load for now. I can probably come back and do another load actually. But I have too much big stuff on here to put little stuff on there. And if you are going to be doing this, first thing you should get besides the truck, or even before you buy the truck, is straps. Because it's going to be a bad day for you if your load goes flying off on the highway and hits someone. Straps are very important. So I just got back from hauling in scrap. Made a pretty good chunk of money on that load. I didn't think it'd be that much, but it's still pretty good. I'm happy. Sorry I didn't film too much from the scrap yard. There's a lot of people there, and people get touchy if you film them without permission, and understandably so. I don't want to cause any trouble. I don't want to violate anybody's privacy. And yeah, guys, like I said, I think picking up scrap is hugely beneficial if you're want to put some materials aside and want to prepare to live off the grid and do a homestead and be a little bit more self-sufficient. People are always throwing away useful materials. It's a great way to collect free material. It helps out a lot. And the stuff you don't need, take it in for extra cash. Help pay for more preps. That's what I do. I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Also, in between videos, you can see what I'm up to at Bushcraft Jerry on Facebook, and also Bushcraft Jerry on Instagram. Until next time, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Come back next time and we'll keep learning together.